finally done with school. Now I can play Sonic Frontier. Did someone die? Today, we'll be looking at a very overlooked part of Sonic games, the title screen. In most cases, the first thing that you see when you open a game. And so we start off with Sonic 1. After the iconic Sega screen goes by, we then see the first title screen. Sonic happily jumping out of the emblem and then wagging his finger at us, excellently showing off Sonic's attitude as well as everything that they wanted to do with this game, setting up the stage for all the future Sonic games. And now with Sonic 2, he's joined by Tails. It ever so slightly makes Sonic taller than Tails, emphasizing how Tails is a bit. Sonic 3 actually has a big ring around Sonic, and Sonic's head looks like the target ball's colored blue. Oh yeah, and Sonic CD is just a smoother Sonic 1. Moving on to Sonic Adventure. So Adventure 1, I think, is actually very smart, because beforehand, we see the intro that has bits and pieces of Open Your Heart, and then when you actually go to the title screen, it has the instrumental theme playing, as well as the background of the box art, tying everything together in one screen. I think overall, this was a very clean way of bringing together all the aspects of this game. Adventure 2. Wow, that looks awesome. Having the Yuikawa art, but only outlined white, as well as the earth in the background, the red and blue gradient in the background also working with the logo, this is a beautiful title screen. And again, it fits very, very well with the original Dreamcast box art. It also helps that this menu uses the main theme of the game, Live and Learn, just like how Sonic Adventure 1 used its main theme, after you hear bits and pieces of it in the intro. Overall, Sonic Heroes is just alright. I think it's neat how the drums at the beginning of the song Sonic Heroes plays right before you actually see Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. But when you actually see them, it's just 3 PNGs slowly moving up and down on the screen, and then it cuts to the Sonic Heroes logo, and the sky doesn't really change, it's just the sky. I think it just comes down to me not really liking the box art for this game. I think it's kind of boring. Overall, this does kind of fit the game for the most part, but I think it could be a lot more interesting. And just like Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog is just alright. I think the way that the logo comes in looks kind of cool, but the actual background, yeah, I get it, it's supposed to be kind of edgy, but the way it's just all kind of faded and gray, and then there's the PNG of a fire, looks really lazy. Yes, this does fit the game, kind of. I don't even know what would fit the game, I'm not gonna lie, but it definitely is this along the lines of the... I don't even know. Like, again, it's fine. I think something a little bit more could have helped it pop, but it's fine. And next we have Sonic 06, and I must say, the fade-in of this title screen is beautiful. Having the orchestra slowly swell up and then having the Sonic 06 logo shoot right at you feels very, very impactful. The background being Kingdom Valley, which is also the same as the box art, also fits very well with this game. Honestly, not too much could really be added to this. I think maybe the colors feel a little bit muted. I think the fact that the logo is so dark is kind of off-putting. Overall, I like this one. You're fine. Gotta love how the PNG fire keeps sticking around. Secret Rings, I think, yeah, it's fine. I think the background does a good job fitting what I think is the soundtrack CD. What throws me off is that the hands holding the Wii Remote look weirdly metallic or like shiny. I don't know, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, again, this fits with the other menus and the box art. It's a vibe that personally I'm not really a fan of. Sonic Unleashed comes out swinging with first a slash sound effect and then the boost noise, signifying how this game is split by both the Werehog and Sonic. And then one of the best orchestral songs in the entire series starts playing. And as this amazing song plays, you're able to look at the background of this amazing title screen. The Starry Night fits very well with this game, although I think it would have been cool if at different times of the day the background could change, maybe if it's a daytime or a nighttime thing, but then you'd also have to change the other menus, so honestly, I'm good with this, and I really like what they've done here. Sonic and the Black Knight has more of a serious feeling title screen. The muted colors, as well as the medieval designs in the corners. I'm not gonna say that this thing should have more color because the rest of the game is kind of built around this kind of style, but when we look at the red colors of both the Japanese soundtrack as well as the vocal track CD that was released for this game, I feel like we could have used a little bit more color, specifically red. Overall, I still like this though. Sonic colors might be really deliberate, but that's exactly what I like about it. He does the exact same left-right run across the screen just like he did in the Genesis games, and then we're met with Sonic running alongside all the wisps that you find in this game, and the starry background right behind us. What's cool is that you can actually toggle around in this title screen, which makes it feel really interactive. This one is simple but fun, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, Generations is kind of stinky. It's just modern Sonic and classic Sonic kind of idling into position, and then they just stand there. The white background is decent. I like how it has the geometric shapes, and the logo and the coin behind them does look good, but I feel like it would have been a much better decision if they made this look like the loading screens of this game, because those are full of life, color, and energy, and this is quite literally the opposite. I get it, it fits the hub worlds of this game, but those are the most boring things about this game, I'm sorry. Sonic Lost World. I have 4 words. New Super Mario Bros. Moving on. Sonic Mania's title screen is literally electric. It starts out with electricity forming both the coin and the emblem, and then some of the best animation that we've ever seen on classic Sonic pops out. And then if you take a close look at the island beneath Sonic, it's actually Sonic's head. Simple and to the point, but it's nice. Sonic Forces, it's a dirty, disgusting, ugly, brown, shady looking area. So it's high school. But then when you finish the game, it becomes this really nice white area. However, the problem is that you don't feel the impact of this new white screen. Dude, shut up. Nobody cares about Sonic Forces. Nothing but feel bland and boring. Sonic Frontier's title screen feels like Sega slapped me in the face and said my mother just died. I genuinely don't really know what to say here. It's just a very sad piano and clouds. Ooh. Overall, I think my favorites are probably Adventure 2 and Unleashed. I think both of those very perfectly capture the style of those games, at least more so than the rest of the games on this list. So usually I would go ahead and say my typical outro, but my Discord server decided to be absolute legends and they made me thumbnails for this video, so I really want to shout out Valtrix, Scully, Ultaro, and King Tulip. At the time of this upload, I went with the one by King Tulip because it's perfect, it's hilarious, but who knows, maybe I'll change it around. Everyone, you did a fantastic job. All of these look great. Who knows, maybe I'll do this again sometime. Maybe this is a self-plug of sorts. If you want to join the server, maybe I'll do this more often and ask you guys if you want to help me make thumbnails. I don't know, and I'll shout out everyone. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.